Um, when I was about 13, my mother was diagnosed schizophrenic by what I feel was like a very irresponsible medical doctor. She was put on a cycle of medication that destroyed her mind, and this is a woman that, when I was growing up with two sisters, got a master's degree while working 45 hours a week. She's the smartest woman I know, and her mind was destroyed by irresponsible medical professionals. When they were trying to pass healthcare reform in the U.S., they spent on an average of $1.2 million a day over a 3-month span, over $100 million to ensure that Americans like you and me don't get proper medical care. That money should have been reappropriated in benefiting our society, ensuring that every person in our society has proper medical care, that our environment is protected for future generations, and ensuring that the poorest in our country are protected and able to eat and have a place to live on a regular basis. To me, that's just the smallest part of what continues to be the largest overreaching problem in this country, and that billions of dollars are spent by corporations to ensure that their will is spread throughout the country, and that people, are suppressed. I don't care about money personally. I don't care if I have a bank account that isn't 6 figures. I've never cared about it. I've been poor my whole life, and and even if I were wealthy, it's just never been something that I've been concerned with. I see every day people that are negatively impacted by the global economic situation. I see every day people that can't afford houses, they can't afford to feed their children. I see money spent on wars that go nowhere, lives lost. It disgusts me to the core, and it has for as long as I've been conscious of it and conscientious of it. I see this as a collection of like-minded people and a group that wants to do nothing but good for their community. And every time I come down here, I can't camp, but every time I come down here, and just, have been 3 or 4 times a week, and I've marched in every march that has gone on, I just see beauty. I see people that are concerned about each other's welfare and well-being. I see nothing but acceptance and just the most wonderful. It's the most wonderful thing I've ever been involved in. I've never protested anything before. I've never even thought to, really. But the second I knew that this was going on, I got behind it, and I won't stop until the American people are protected. I guess that about sums it up. I think from the bottom up, we need a viable third party in this country. I think that the people here represent what a viable third party would be in the United States. And, worldwide even, any sort of democratic government that's involved in this movement, anything. It's just a group of people that represent what would be a viable third party. And that above all, I think, is what's important, is getting the word out and understanding that there is a way to slay, the two-headed beast. I used to identify myself as a liberal, and until recently, I learned that, they're the same thing in the end. They're different heads on the same beast, and I think that political change is what I would like to see first and foremost, and then and with that, the end of corruption and every form of corruption in our government.